Hey everybody, welcome to another edition of One Question, One Answer. I'm very excited. We have our second non-IKEA guest here on the couch today, Jacob Farrar. He is from the University of Akron and the College of Business and working with the Taylor Institute there. And we have a very important question for him that's very relevant to what he's doing. And he was very excited to join us today because this is something that's near and dear to him. So today we're talking about interns, but it's not just for people that are thinking about applying for internships. We wanted to kind of take a little bit of a different look at it. And the question we wanted to ask is really, how can you maximize your internship? And we have a couple of different viewpoints on that, meaning how can a company maximize the internship support and really actually work with them in a good way? How can an intern get prepared to maximize their time at that internship? And how can we help students really get prepared for what it means to look for an internship? Because summer's coming, and Jacob, you're probably already getting questions about this as we speak. So
we have students that are ready. We have employers that are ready. So this is a very timely question.
Well, it's perfect. We have Olivia, who manages our internship program here at IKEA. We have Kelsey, who supports both HR and account service, but has a role in kind of being the bridge with intern candidates as they're coming in. And then Jacob, of course, with his role, as we mentioned. So some good perspective. And Jacob, why don't we start with you?
Okay.
Because you're kind of at the beginning here. You're getting students ready, and we'll end with Olivia about how IKEA works with interns. So is that okay with you guys?
Perfect.
All right, go ahead, Jacob.
So if you're a student looking to maximize your internship, I think the first thing is don't be afraid to take on challenging tasks.
Yeah.
Really look for opportunities to set yourself apart. Now, a lot of times, or maybe a student has a mindset of, hey, I just want to coast through this because I need the credit. But really, I think the employer is hiring you to make a contribution.
That's right.
And actually, students want to be a contributor to a team. So I think that's the first thing I thought of was, basically take on those challenges, because your mindset should be, I want them to give me an offer when this thing is over. Right. I want a full-time job. So do everything you can that they can't deny that opportunity. Also, if you do that, more than likely you're going to be in a great position that if they can't offer you a job, someone else could.
Right.
So that's really the mindset you should have is just make it that it's undeniable. They're going to have to give you an offer because you did such a good job.
That's right. And it's good where we'll end with Olivia. I'm sure she'll say it. The companies that look at internships the right way are trying to come up with real world opportunities to give them to work on. So I think that advice is spot on. Kelsey, what do you think? So now you're screening intern candidates. They're calling, they're applying. What are we looking for? What do you think?
So I guess going off of what Jacob said too is we look for people who, they want to take the initiative, they want to put in the hard work, and they're not looking to kind of coast through and just get the credit. You want someone who's willing to take on extra challenges. They have a positive attitude, and they're looking for that offer in the end. And it definitely stands out when we screen candidates. So that's something that we look for. And
asking for the opportunity, right? Mm-hmm. So you were an intern at IKEA, which
yes.
People, if you didn't know, now you do. But you were very aggressive in asking and identifying areas that you wanted to learn more about, which is how you got into you were an HR and account service candidate, or intern candidate to start, and very aggressive with saying what your interests were. And I think that's good advice for people coming in and what they want to get out of the internship.
Absolutely. Don't be afraid to ask.
That's right. So they're on board.
Yeah.
What advice do you have for companies on how they can get the most out of their intern candidates?
Sure. So I think a lot of companies, sometimes you're intimidated, you don't want to do a lot of explaining, maybe thinking a little bit smaller tasks for interns. But at IKEA, I think the way we take advantage of all of our intern candidates is we give them, no project is too big for them to be involved with. So They have fresh perspectives. They're a younger demographic. Sometimes we get involved in the day-to-day with our clients and are able to think bigger and take a step back. So they can really bring in a unique perspective, bring them into brainstorm meetings for big strategic initiatives. You'll never know what kind of ideas they give you.
That's right. And we had one of our creative interns actually helped us with the new business pitch. They had a photography background and did a lot of photos for that made that pitch a little bit more relevant to the company we were looking at. So you do never know what you're going to get asked to do. And to Kelsey's point, speak up. We wouldn't have known that they had that background if they wouldn't have said and asked for it. So any parting shots? This is all good advice, and I think, great, Jacob, anything you want to end us with?
No, I think just that millennials or students right now, they just want to be contributors. They want to know that, hey, yeah, I'm going to school, I'm learning things, but I also can make an impact to an organization. And so if an employer knows that's what students want, give them those tasks, because they want to be someone that is relied upon to produce something for the benefit of the organization, just not menial tasks, making coffee or things like that. I think that's typical of what an intern does. But really, when you talk to students, it's I want to contribute, I want to do something, and they're going to take on those tasks because that's what they want to do.
That's right. I think we probably all speak from experience in having strong internships. In Kent State, where I went, always encouraged that. So I think you're doing great. Great work, Jacob. If those are the things you're telling, it makes a difference.
Thank you.
So thanks for coming by.
Oh, no
thanks
problem.
for joining us today.
Big fan of the show.
Well, this was your idea. You pitched this idea, which I thought was great.
Be your own advocate. If you don't ask, the answer's always no.
That's right. It's fantastic and good timing too. So thanks for watching. Hopefully you found something helpful in here today. This is a really strong group of people and talking about it, and it's very near and dear to our heart because we have had a lot of our internships flip over to full-time employees. So we feel this is a very important topic. Hope you found it helpful, and we will see you next week. Thanks.